Let's take a tour of the new Aretas cloud interface. First, we'll log in. When you log in, you'll see a map of all your locations. Locations are color-coded by status. You can also view the most recent alerts in the upper right-hand corner. Clicking on a location brings up a list of sensors. Each sensor is color-coded by status. You can click on a sensor name to view the most recent statistics for each sensor. Then, you can click on either the analytics link or dashboard for that sensor. The analytics page lets you query historical data for any sensor in your account. You can view statistics, export CSV data, and much more. Let's go back to the map page. Let's have a look at the Building Maps feature. The Building Maps feature gives you an overview of where sensors are located within your facility. You can also view sensor intensity maps, which show you the relative intensity of a specific sensor type. This allows you to quickly identify areas where gas concentrations are higher or lower, temperatures are warmer or cooler, and much more. From here, you can click on the sensor location to view the latest data. Let's click from here to view the device dashboard. The device dashboard shows you the latest readings from your sensor and displays the average, minimum, and maximum values, as well as a gauge of the averaged value. You can also view a sparkline chart of the data for each sensor from the time period and click to view a full chart of all the sensors from that device. Let's go back to the main page and explore the sensor intensity feature. When you enable the sensor intensity feature on the main map, you can view the relative intensity of any sensor type detected by the system. Let's have a look at the main dashboard. The main dashboard lets you view computed statistics for all the sensors in a location. You can also view the associated devices and click on each one to view their latest data. In the dashboard panel, the averages for the period are computed for each sensor and displayed on a gauge. The min-max values are also displayed. In the panel below the gauge, you can see which sensors recorded the highest and lowest levels, as well as the highest and lowest averages. From here, you can click through the device dashboard. Next, let's look at the live data page. The live data page lets you see the recent data from all your sensors and up to 7 days of historical data. Statistics for the period are computed in real time and displayed below the chart. Even queries generating tens of thousands of sensor data points are almost instantaneous due to the sophisticated time series database system. In the chart, you can click on a sensor type to remove or add it back to the chart view. You can downsample each sensor type data series using the slider at the top of the page. This allows you to compress the amount of data displayed on each sensor line. However, even with large maximum data points per set, queries are very fast. You can enable and disable multi-axis charting if you would like each sensor type to have its own y-axis. Let's have a look at the dash tiles. Dash tiles can be filtered by type or location. You can click on the icons in each dash tile to view the device dashboard, analytics, or live data for that sensor. Now let's have a quick look at the analytics page. Here you can query many locations and sensors at once and view all the data on one chart. You can choose a default time interval or choose an arbitrary one using a time span. You can also offset the data from when the sensor last reported if you conducted a temporary measurement. You can choose different methods to shape the data. You saw how downsampling works on the live data page. The moving average filter makes it easier to generate smooth trend lines and reduce chart clutter. Each sensor and sensor type has statistics computed in real time for that interval. Use the query filters to add or remove devices or specific sensor types to make the charts easier to read. Now let's quickly review strategies and alerts, although we'll get into more detail about these powerful features in later videos. Strategies allow you to set system targets and goals. For example, you can set a location-wide temperature strategy which will control all of the thermostats in a building. A basic strategy typically has a daytime and nighttime target. You can use this to save energy by setting the temperature in all of your buildings lower at night. Each Aretas control device has 3 channels of relay control and can activate heating systems, demand control ventilation, and much more. You can also use strategies as an analytics target to see how your system is performing. We'll take a quick look at the alerts page, but we'll cover that in a later video. Alerts let you generate a text, email, or in-app notification when a sensor exceeds a threshold range or goes below the threshold. You can set alerts for any sensor type. Next, we'll take a quick look at the Device Manager, where you can add, remove, and edit locations, buildings, maps, and devices. Thank you for watching.